we're replacing the cooker top. I won't tell you how it broke or why it broke. Now some of these are really hard to source. We was quite lucky with this one, found it on eBay, 70 quid. Really easy to change. We cleared up all the shattered pieces, which was billions and billions of shattered pieces, I hasten to add, which was all over here, all over the sofa, the floor, and throughout the caravan. But we've cleaned that up anyway. So, got our replacement glass, all measured up. The only difference being on the old one, it had these black lines, which is just a little bit, I think they put them on there either just for cosmetics or so you can actually see it's down, because some people don't realise when it's down. Anyway, moving on. So all we've done, loosen these screws off on here, got all the old bits of broken stuff out. Really straightforward change this is. Mate, you've got two little rubber grips inside there, one in each side, these little puppies, yeah, which go on the glass like this. There's a little space for them, as you can see, a little black raised bit on the line there. Personally, I just found a little bit more broken glass. How about that? I can't wait to tell the missus.
It might be worth reading the safety instructions on the piece of glass.
Oh yeah, very good. Always remember, yeah, one of the main things to remember with these is not get splinters of glass in your finger. Main thing to remember, some of these, or most of these, especially on older vans like this one, which is a 2000, what's my van? 2006?
Yeah.
I think it's 2006 or 2007. They don't always have the old gas shut off. So when you put the top down on some of them, it shuts the gas off. But some of them, like this one, don't do that. So what you need to remember, when you're cooking something and you take your pans off and you just sort of rush over to go and do what it is you've got to do, and you think, oh, I've got nothing else to do. Always think that you have got something else to do. You've got to turn the gas off before you shut the top down. Yeah? Key point. It's what you always want to remember to do with these things.
Just so you know, Dan, it's actually written on the lid as well.
It is written on the lid, yes, and it's also written in the handbook, which I noticed.
Yeah.
And obviously,
what about the Book of Common Sense? Is it in there?
I don't think it was listed in there. Either that or the book hasn't been read correctly. So, you know, I don't sort of want to go too deep into that one. But the other thing to remember, jokes aside, in these cupboards and all that, anything that's over these glass tops, these are so expensive. I mean, this is a second-hand one and it's cost me 70 quid. But these are like Rockingham. You really, hen's teeth. You know, you can't really get these anywhere. The next option we had was getting one cut and made, which was the wrong type of glass. It was like a, oh, what do you call it? A smoked glass. There's more bloody glass there. Look. Yeah, but when you've got these glass tops, always remember, don't put anything heavy in your overhead cupboards. If you've got a shelf there, don't put anything in, because as soon as you drop a tin or anything, it's going to shatter this to a million pieces. So realistically, any of your heavy stuff should be in the bottom cupboards anyway, not in the overheads. Just a little thing to remember. And also always remember, like I stand by, make sure you turn the gas off before you shut the lid down. Right, just make sure that's in there properly. There we go. Now I'll just pinch them up. Might be lucky, it might be in exactly the right place. When you tighten these up, don't strangle them, because if you tighten them up really hard, you're just going to break the glass. So just a little nip. See if it's in the right place. No, it needs to come over this way more. Quite a bit more actually. I mean, you've got these black marks on this glass as well, which show you where the edges should be lined up. But because I'm blind, could do with using a little bit of a bigger screwdriver, to be fair. As in the head of the screwdriver, not the length. And that looks about right. Done. Job's a good one. Simple as that. So, there isn't black lines on that one, but I might try and do something to make that, just in case someone doesn't realise that it's closed and drops something on the side or something. No, like people do. But key points to remember: whenever you're using the cooker, turn your gas off before you shut the lid, because otherwise it's just going to shatter everywhere, and it can happen. It can happen. Anyway, that's one job done. Now we've got to do some fridge stuff, I believe, on mine and Jimbo's. So let's have a look.